Hi, I'm Stan Ponte with Flavors of New York.
Welcome.
Oh,
Call right after me. I'll take you to the
absolutely. Thank you.
room. Of course.
We're in the right place.
Of course you are. For the danger, debauchery, and the dance party, right?
Danger Debauchery Dance Party. It is speakeasy style, 2 knocks. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Stan.
I'm Malia, nice to meet you.
Hi, Malia. Thank you so much.
Hello.
I want to hear everything about what's going on here.
Awesome. So this is our show. It's just, a little bit of everything. We have some singing, some dancing, a whip act, like pretty much everything you'd expect from like a late night circus. It's really sexy and fun, and it's a good time. It's a party.
And as I understand it, this place has been open for just a little bit of time, right? You're kind of new.
About a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Najee knows more about that.
Najee, how long have you been here?
I've been here for about a year and some change. Yeah, I've been emceeing this show and a couple shows that we had before this. So, yeah, it's been great. We've had shibari rope acts. We've had hanging people from the ceiling. We have whip acts, like Malia said. We have great singing from both of us. Yeah, absolutely.
I am so excited. It is so cool in New York City to find these little gems, right? Especially a speakeasy. I walk this block all the time going to Broadway shows, would have no idea you're here, and now we get to bring all of our viewers of Flavors of New York into your world. So let's dive in.
Let's dive in.
Yeah, my name is Lee. How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm Stan. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Good.
Welcome here.
Thank you so much for inviting us into your little secret world here.
I hope you have a good time.
Thank you. What is your role here?
Well, I'm also one of the performers. I'm also the resident magician here.
Ah, magician. Okay. Are you going to show us some magic tricks? I hope.
If I have to, yes.
Okay. I think we're probably going to want you to.
Cool,
I think we're going to want you to. Tell us a little bit about what brought you to this kind of speakeasy life here on West 44th.
Well, worked in the New York area, mostly performing as a magician. And when I got the call, they needed someone with that type of skill set to help perform in their show. Anthony asked if I'd like to join. I said, sure. It's a great opportunity. It's a great show, and the people I work with are a lot of fun.
And where are the people coming from that come and hang out here?
It's interesting you ask that, because I ask that too. Sometimes I get a chance to. How'd you find out about us? Where you came from? A lot of times we'll have people in the area, locals, Long Island, Brooklyn, looking for an interesting thing to do on a date night. Or a little anniversary night or something, and then we get people just visiting New York, from Canada, from Nebraska, Ohio, and they're in New York and they happen to want to do something a little different. And they see us and they Google different things to do in New York. We pop up and it is something different. It's all compact into one little room. You get a whole sort of late night circus show, if you will, in a space that doesn't take up a lot of space, really.
Yep. But I bet we can fill it with a lot of
interesting
things.
We do, every night.
All right, so why don't we start out with a little bit of magic?
So let me show you something. Would you say you have a good imagination?
I have a pretty good imagination.
Great, so we're going to use your imagination and this deck of cards. First thing I need you to do is imagine in my hand a deck of cards. Do you see a deck of cards in my hand?
I do see a deck of cards.
You're doing great so far.
Thank you.
Not only is it just it is a deck of cards, but it's made up from other decks. Somebody took the time and energy to remove a card from 52 different decks to build one deck. Somebody with, no social life, just sitting at home, nothing to do, pretty much me. So what I'd like you to do here with this is you just say stop at any time.
Stop.
I want you to look at that card there, place that in your imagination. Do you see that card?
Okay, yep.
Brilliant. Look at me for a second, think of that card. Did you look at 7 of clubs? Was it 7 of clubs?
It was.
Okay, we'll try it again. Give a little cut there. Again, just say stop wherever you like.
Stop.
Right here. Take a look again.
Okay.
You got it?
Got it.
Place that in your mind. Look
Okay.
at me again. It's a 10 this time, right?
Yeah.
Black 10?
Yeah.
10 of spades?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, go.
How's
and
he
we're
doing?
going to do
Okay.
this. We're going to do this. We'll change it up a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Just say stop.
Stop.
Right here. And we'll cut the deck right there. I'm going to turn over the top card here, and that is the 3 of clubs. So place your hand open for me, please. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 3, place it there. I want you to imagine the 3 vanishing from your hand. Can you do that? In your imagination, see it slowly evaporating. Gone, nothing but blankness.
Okay.
See it again.
Ah.
That's very good. It's gone. In fact, if your imagination was good enough, everything's gone.
Wow.
Nothing but blank cards.
On both sides.
Over and if you look here, this is not a magic trick.
Yeah.
This is how you waste 2 years of your life, right there. 2 years to do this with one coin. Another 2 years to the other hand. That's 4 years gone. That's a college education your parents paid for right there. Watch, we're going to take the coin and a handkerchief. What we do is I'm going to place the coin underneath the handkerchief. Watch. Once I do that, what do you think is going to happen to the coin?
I turn into a bird.
No, it's just a coin. I don't have that type of budget. Now watch, I'm going to place it under the handkerchief, right?
Yeah.
I want you to give it a little feel. Still there, right?
Is there, yeah.
Give it a little tug,
Yeah.
and it melts right through the handkerchief. Now when I do this for kids, of course, they always yell out, well, there must be a hole in the handkerchief.
I mean,
So
I
this
thought
sec-
that, but-
Yeah, that's okay.
'Cause I'm mature.
We
I
all
didn't
think
yell
like
it out.
kids sometimes. There you go. So I like to do this part to prove there's no hole. 'Cause
Okay.
if there was a hole, the coin would stick through. You'd see the coin. And since the coin is still there, we're not done with the trick yet because we're going to do 3 parts. We've already done 1. This is part 2. Okay. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold on to it, give it a little rub. Melts right through. And here's the 3rd and final part. Now watch, I place the coin back under the handkerchief. Count with me to 3. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Now kids love that ending. Adults don't. You know why?
Why?
Adults don't like when money disappears. Would you like to see the bigger, better ending?
Yes, please.
Watch the fingers.
Ah,
That's the bigger, better.
well done. Well done. Hey there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm Stan.
I'm Linwood. Nice to meet you,
Hi,
Stan.
Linwood. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
Thank you so much for inviting us into your home here.
Yes, good. Well, thank you for coming and being a part of this.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Well, we're excited to hear what you all are up to, and I'd love to hear especially about your act.
Yes, please.
All right, let's do it. Tell us about your act here.
Well, I'm a whip artist and a dancer, so I take a whip and I do different tricks with it and provide a little danger in the room. It really is cool to see from the audience's perspective because you're so low to the ground, but this sense of being right in the middle of it really causes the heart rate to jump. It's fun.
Okay, I'm excited. Tell me a little bit about why, how, and where it all came from. The whips.
That's a really big question.
A little therapy.
Well, I am a BDSM practitioner,
Okay.
so I've been doing leather and BDSM for about the last 6 years, and I've been through a few houses, and I have a mentor, and I've been building up my skills. And so back in, this must have been like September, October, when we were trying to figure out what to do to revamp for the holiday show, Anthony approached me about my whip skills, and we decided to build an entire act around it. And so I was able to take all the things that I've learned and take some of the materials that we have and make something that's fun and exciting and a little dangerous at the same time.
Well, seems to me like you're doing pretty well without the whip in your hand, but my guess
Bless you.
is that when the whip is in your hand, you're really in charge.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Always in charge, but you know, the whip is a nice help and a nice indicator.
Well, let's get the whips out.
Just hold
Oh,
it just
boy.
like that and hold it, pull it
I
taut.
always volunteer for things
Yes,
like
yes,
this, and I
you
don't
do.
know why. Wait, oh
good
no.
company.
Okay, I can do it. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
How's your nerves?
Yeah, I'm alright. Nice. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, but I'm not as good as you. Wow. What is your role here at the Rose Room?
I dance on the lyra.
Oh, you dance on the ring. Do you think you could give us a little sample of what you do?
Probably.
Okay. If we ask really nicely?
Sure.
Okay. All right. show was really, really great. How long have you been performing in this way with the ring?
For about a month since I started here.
And what did you do before that? Are you a gymnastics person, a dancer?
I'm a dancer. I've been doing pole dance for a year and a half.
Okay.
And I did ballet before that.
Wow. Well, you did a really amazing job, especially within the space. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed it.
Najee, you met us at the front door.
I did.
And that's because your role here is Master of Ceremonies.
I am the host of the show. Yes, I am. I do a little bit of everything.
Have you been here since the beginning? Or
Yeah,
the whole
I
year?
have.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole year I've been here. I'm an old fogey in this area.
And what were you doing before you came to the Rose Room?
I was working at a bar in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Who shall remain nameless because she wasn't that good to me.
Okay.
No, she was great. But I also am a teacher, so I teach acting, singing, and dance.
Where do you teach?
I teach through Zoom on my own.
Amazing.
Terms, yeah.
Amazing. Well, we're very happy to be in your Rose Room.
I'm happy that you're here.
And we'd love to hear what you do and hear a little bit more about how you put the shows together and how you help to create what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean, I follow Anthony's lead. This is his Rose Room. I am just lucky that he has allowed me to be the person that steers people through the narrative of the story.
Right.
So right now in this show, what I do is I open the show with a spicy number, Fever.
Okay.
Then I do monologues to usher in the other acts, and I sing different songs throughout, and then cap out the show with a good, beautiful a song called Stardust.
And do you think there's any chance we could get you to
sing a number?
A number?
Yeah, sure, why
that would be
not?
great.
Hello, I'm Najee, and this is Fever. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, the fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and I know you're gonna treat me right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight, fever in the morning, the fever all through the night. Everybody's, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
All right, that was amazing. What a great way to start the show. So that's how it starts.
That's how it starts,
You
yeah.
come out, you sing Fever.
Yes.
And then you announce the next act.
I do a monologue talking about the secret garden because this is our secret garden.
Okay.
The high walls are so thick with the budding roses the budding leaves of roses that are so thick that they basically don't know where we are. So we are in our secret garden.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that. And of course, there's waiters and waitresses moving around drinks and
Yeah,
cocktails.
drinks are constantly being
Keep it
flowed. We have
going,
specialty
yeah.
cocktails,
Okay.
which are great. We have the Naughty Najee, which is a
Wow.
spicy margarita, because, you know, I'm queer, I'm here, and I definitely lay it down when I need to.
I like that. I like that. The spicy Najee.
The Naughty Najee.
Naughty. Well, spicy, naughty. These performances have been fabulous, and I know everyone that's with us wants to know when and how to enjoy these performances. So, can you tell us a little bit about the schedule?
Sure. We're almost all week long.
Okay.
Tuesday and Wednesday we do what's called the Parlor of Wonder. That's where we take the space over, and from 9:30 to 10:30, doors open at 9. People sit down and we do close-up magic at their tables.
Okay.
So we'll have, like, say 3 magicians, and throughout the night they'll do a rotation. So if you're here, you'll see one magician. Later on, you see a different one. By the end of the evening, you'll see all our close-up magicians, and they perform right at the tables with you. And it's an amazing, because most people have seen magic on television, maybe even seen magic on stage in places like Vegas and all that. But to see it close up like that, it's a rare treat. And people really enjoy it.
And what time is that?
That's 9:30 to 10:30 Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I host that show.
Okay.
And again, door opens at 9.
Okay.
Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we have our, boy, I like to call it the cabaret. This is all Parlor of Wonders, but that's our cabaret where Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, again, 9:30 to 10:30, we will have a singing act. And I think you've met a few of them so far. And they will take over. They will do a whole, it's jazz numbers, Broadway tunes, all that. And they do about a 20-minute set. Then we bring in a different magician who does another 20-minute parlor set right here for the crowd. And then the same performer will come back and finish out the night. Okay. And that's Friday, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, we take over the space again at 11:30 to 12:30. Okay. Doors open at 11, where we do our late night circus, which just recently came back. We started again in it was February. We took a bit of a break. We changed the show a little bit, but it's still a great show. You'll see a combination of circus performers, aerialists, singers, magic, all within the Rose Room, all with its mystery and entertainment and lights and sounds. It's a great show.
Well, if there was ever something called the Flavors of New York, we definitely have experienced it here tonight at the Rose Room. We're on West 44th Street. This is a true speakeasy with an amazing amount of talent, and I want to thank you and the whole team for allowing us in. I'm Stan Ponte with Flavors of New York, and we'll see you next time.